Hello everyone. So today I have my giant bag of apples we picked over the weekend. And I want to make a bunch of applesauce and pie filling. So I'm very excited. Of course, how do I keep that all staying? And then I bought this book that my friend Meg recommended. So I'm gonna start canning. I have a big old Bertha pot that I'm gonna use to help me with this. Not really sure what I'm doing, so I'll probably be texting my friend questions, so we'll see. But I do have my Instant Pot here that will make help make the applesauce. I'm assuming the pie filling easy. It only took about like 10 minutes to make it last time I made applesauce, so other than peeling it. But to help me with the peeling parts is that I got an attachment for my KitchenAid that will be able to peel like an apple peel core slicer this part like peels it. This part will do actually the cutting part. I'm pretty excited. I just got this in the mail yesterday, so I didn't have to play with it yet. So to take my baby on my legs as always. So we'll see how well today actually goes. If she takes a good nap, I'll be able to get some stuff done today. But if I have a wardrobe change, that probably means I will be finishing up tomorrow and maybe the next day. We will see. All right, so let's get started. Hopefully right now. If not, I'm going to go down for a nap. But for you, we'll be right now. All right, it's actually many hours later, but that's okay. Let's get this thing plugged in. I'm gonna do some dishes. We went to the store because I kind of realized, because I was doing 1,000,002 projects. We got our new garage door ordered, and we started painting the house. Probably should have just waited to do that, but I'm slowly getting through that. So if you haven't seen those videos yet, I will probably posting them before or after this one. And then, so we want to get a new front door as well. So I wanted to go to Menards because I could not find a freaking door. Like, well, yeah, that store will be in another video, but I wanted to just get that over with today, so we just did decide to do that. All right, well, let's see if I can get this thing in and let's see. Okay, does this, go this way, okay. Here. Baby's also taking her nap right now. Okay. So, my little instructions here. Alright, so this little piece makes sense. It goes there. This kind of locks into place. Use my Norwex Produce Wash here. So I'll just kind of spray a little squirt and then put my water along. And do that. I will grab also Norwex. This thing is amazing. The fruit and veggie scrub cloth. It's like more textured on this side and a little more smooth on this side. So for depending on what you're cleaning, is great. So like I don't have to peel carrots or potatoes. I just use this. Like it doesn't like get the skin off, but for like carrots it just gets it off. And then potatoes, like skin's good for you, so it just gets a good kind of that first kind of layer, dirty layer off. So again, side note, get this. All right, so we got one cleaned here, and then so I'm just gonna jab this on here. Alright, so we slide that out first. Let's slide this in. Nice! Ha! Got this, people. Let's slide this out a little bit. Alright, so click in, or does that just sit there? There we go. All right. Forward. All right. I think we got this going. All right. Oh, that's too much longer, right? All right, I'm just gonna use this box. All right. Oh, keep going. Freaking amazing. How easy is that? All right. Awesome. So there we go. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Take the peel out. Maybe I'll make that into a snack. Why? Here, yeah, gotta eat this piece. Yeah, no. Good apple. All right. Oh my gosh, people. I'm excited. Let's speed this up for next part for you, but it's the little things in life, right? All right, so I just filled up my big old pot with some water. So then I need to put jars inside said pot, but they also need to be full of some water so they don't float. Right, you can see how my water is. That's okay. I have well water, people. All right, I think I'm probably gonna need more water in here, but it might be okay. I'll have to look back at the book. So I'm just gonna get the rest of these. I have some big ones and I have some small ones. I'm hoping that doesn't matter because I'm not actually sure how much applesauce I'm making at the moment. So I'm like heating the jars. Get on the screen here. Heating the jars while I make the applesauce. So it can warm up at the same time. Yes. Got the baby right here. Hi. what's going on. She's enjoying some apples too. Watching her. Yes. She's actually doing really good with eating the apples. I watched her, obviously, a little harder, but she does good with them. Yeah. She really enjoys hearing mommy talk. Alright, get one more in here. Alright, I'm sure people that actually know how to can are be like, what are you doing? Okay, I'm learning. It's alright. Alright. Now, have it in here. Boop, boop. And because we got this new range in, but we don't have the plug, so it used to be an electric stove top. We just changed it over to gas. So we had gas run into the house because we had it in the property. Because we have a generator in the back. We still have no idea if it works. Now that we have gas running, we can go actually test it out. But the plug underneath here is for like a bigger plug for the electric. So now we just need like a regular plug so it actually lights. So in the meantime, I get to do this. Hi, baby girl. All right, so I'm going to consult my book here. They have these lovely little pictures to help me figure out what I'm doing. Probably should earmark the page. I don't like the earmark pages, but it is a cookbook. It's gonna get dirty. Okay, so it says, okay, so fill a large saucepan or stock pot halfway with water. Place jars in water to warm. Filling jars with water depend flotation. Okay, bring almost to a simmer over medium heat. Keeping the jars hot until ready to use is important as it will prevent jar breakage due to an abrupt change in temperature, also known as thermal shock. I think your body does that. You could also use your dishwasher. There you go, to wash and heat the jars. Okay, so I'm supposed to just wash the lids separately too, and then make sure we don't leave the bands at room temperature, because to close them, you don't want them to, burn your hands. All right, so I'm gonna turn this around. Let's keep working on the actual applesauce while those are getting warm. All right. You definitely need one of those, you can, the leg from the fridge over there. All right. All right. So I'm not really going to measure this in the way there, but I have it pretty full. I know it's going to cook down quite a bit high. So now this is cinnamon. Is it just cinnamon? I'm trying to think if it's cinnamon and sugar, but I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit in here, just for a little extra flavor. I'm fine with using just regular applesauce. So, and then my lemon. I got a half cup of water, and then I'm going to put just 2 drops of lemon oil. 3 drops. I don't know. Whatever. It just helps it, so make sure I get a little lemon a little bit more. I think one recipe I looked said it's like 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, but lemon oil is just so much easier, and I've said it before. There's a spatula here. There's still some, actually I'm gonna take that part off. Some skin in here. That's fine. I'm just mostly peel it because of the baby. I don't want too much hard pieces in there for her, so. Ooh, now I'm hungry. Get some of this. All right. So there we go. And I'm trying to remember. I think it's like 7 minutes in here. It takes about a couple minutes for it to cook up. So we're going to pressure cook. Yeah, it was on 7 minutes. 7 minutes. This must have been what I had it last time. So there we go. All right. I'm gonna wait 10 minutes while this pressure cooks and then, or pressurizes and then cooks. And then again for you. 1, 2, 3. All right. I think my jar's nice and hot. Weird thing I never thought I'd say. And this just ended. So let me pop this a little farther away from here because I'm gonna have to. Well, let me grab a towel. Let's do this. Look at that yumminess. Holding the baby, so I can't use a spoon at the moment. But it smells delicious. Okay. Right, so it is yummy in here, and then I have my little immersion blender. Got this as a wedding present. First I was like, what is this? I did not register for this, but you know, one of those hidden gems. Honestly, I know electric ones are probably a little easier to use, but that's okay. I don't need something else that plugs in and just takes up more space, so this works great. Except for, you know, I'm holding a phone and trying to do it at the same time. Well, keeps moving around. That's good enough. Just a little bit for the easier for the baby to eat. Okay, so here's that, and then I have my little thing here. So I pulled some of these out. Here, I'll do this one here. So I'm dumping this water because I probably need it in here because it needs to be like 1 to 2 inches above the cans when I put them back in here. So I'm just gonna set them here. Hopefully they're not getting too cool. So I fill these up. Sorry, this is like, I know when it gets a little motion sick here. I would be. All right. All right. Okay. So. All right. Just a couple days later, my first cleaning experience kind of failed. It was like just the kids needed me, and I wasn't sure if the jars were still hot enough to put back in, and they weren't like full all the way. So talked to my friend, read my book a little bit more. So I'm gonna try this again. So I'm just applesauce. We're just gonna eat it. We're not. Oh yeah. Mommy's. Yes, put your underwear on. Yeah, toddlers. Yeah, you need to put underwear on. All right, and then. All right, what was I saying? Yay, interruptions with children. Okay, so applesauce. We're just gonna eat that. Technically, the baby will eat most of it, so it doesn't really need to be canned because I didn't make enough for it to last that long. So what I really want to do is my pie filling. So I'm kind of mostly going off the recipe that's in the book here. It's actually for an apple, pear, and cranberry. I only have like 3 pears that I bought because I wasn't sure. Obviously, this is why you read recipes before you go to the store. But so there's like 3 pears, supposed to be like 4 or 5 cups of pears and apples, so it's gonna be a little more apples. And then I think I have more apples in here than 5 cups. So even though it said I think 2 cups cranberries, I just put the whole bag on there. I think it's probably about more like 4 cups cranberries, but that's all right. I don't mind. It's gonna be yummy, hopefully. So I mean, even if it doesn't, then I'll just end up freezing it because that's a little bit easier, and we'll have to eat it a little bit faster. But that is okay. All right. So here, I'll just turn this around here. So there is my pot. So I put the apples and pears in kind of a lemon juice water. Okay, you know, I use my essential oil lemon. It's just easier that way. So like I kind of rinsed the apples with that, and so I drained it, and then I added the cranberries in here, and I'll read my directions here. So I need to add more lemon juice, about, what does it say, a half cup, and let's see, bring to a simmer over medium heat and cover and cook for 10 minutes. So I'm going to do that. Another reason my last video, my stand's just not working. I just got this little one. I wasn't sure how I was going to be doing these videos, so clearly I need a tripod one, probably with an actual camera. But we'll see if I get more entertain more people with these videos, then I'll make an investment in that. So for now, I hold my camera, aka my phone, or prop it up when I can. But so I'll turn this around and see here. So here it is on the stove, and then I do have these. They got pretty hot, so I'm kind of just letting them sit there until I'm ready to use them. Make sure, and then because we don't have our the plug working on here, I actually have to light it old school a little bit here. So I'm going to do that, get this cooking, and then be back in a second for you. Alright, here it is. It says to do 10 minutes or until it starts releasing juices. That's a lot of juice in there. I had obviously some water in there from the lemon juice. Then I did add, I forgot to say, I added sugar and, what was I saying? Sorry, sugar and cinnamon. It also said nutmeg, but I don't have nutmeg, so we just did the sugar and cinnamon. So I'm sure it will be very tasty. Alright, so I'm going to switch to a ladle and get these guys out of here and get this all in the jars. Okay, so I got these jars full. I'm really hoping they're hot enough. There's actually, I did pretty well. There's actually not too much left in here. One thing I'm wondering about is this like liquid. I'm hoping I have enough in each of these jars. Yeah, they look pretty full. Yeah, now that it's like settling, maybe this one probably could use more. But you know what? I'll test it out, see what happens. I do need to make sure this water is back to a boil before I get these in here. I probably should have had that going why this was happening, but I think by having them in the jars, they're a little sticky. It will keep the jars themselves. The jars will stay hot because of the filling was hot, and I think it's going to be okay. So let me get that back to a boil, and then I'll get these in the pan. For the record, that's how much I had left, minus a couple bites. It is really tasty. Yum. Alright, bring it over here. Okay, officially show this book. I can't remember. Here you go, if not. So, it gives lovely pictures here, so I've been looking at this one. So I'm at step 7 right now. So this actually says to bring water to a boil after it's in there, so I don't feel bad that it wasn't boiling already. So I will check on it to see how long it is. What does it say? Oh, or let it get to a boil, and then so I have to process them for 30 minutes. And then let's see. I'll turn off heat. I'll remove the lid and let it stand for 5 minutes before taking them out. And then I know I will have to like take the I'm gonna have to remember my terminology here. Take the let's see, I have to check the seal. So I'll take the lid part off, like the turning part. Oh my gosh, I don't know my canning terminology yet. All right, see, ripe food residue. Okay. Band. There we go. It's called a band. I'll remove the band and make sure I can't just like lift off the lid. And then make sure, like before I even try, make sure I can't even push the top of it. If I can push the top of it, then I know for sure that it did not can properly. This is water bath canning. There's also pressure canning. I'm assuming that would be kind of similar to what an Instant Pot pressure, but I won't even try that in Instant Pot because I'm sure that's completely different. But anyhow, this is the water bath canning process. So if my lid does not move and I can't just like easily lift it off, I know I have a good seal, and hopefully it will, you know, stay good for a month or two at least before I use them all. But you know, it's my first attempt here. So I'll make bigger batches. I do actually want to make another batch of just apple pie. So I do need these peeled. Hopefully I can get that done today. Just peeling apples. They're still okay. They're still not like soft. So I might have an extra day to do that. All right, let's get a pot holder here. And so, let's see, my water's boiling. Oh, a couple bubbles. So I'll leave that. All right, so I will let that go. And again, I will be here for, 15 minutes. You will be right now. Okay, here they are. They are out of the canner. Hopefully they worked out, but I need 12 to 24 hours before I can test them to make sure. So here they are. It's next morning, so I tested them all, so I can't push down any of these. I took off all the bands, and I can't just like easily lift them, so I think they're all sealed. Yay! And just a little. First time I actually tried to make pie. We'll see if they actually are still good. So my liquid is a little bit different. I'll show this. So hopefully that will be okay. Recipe wasn't quite clear on that part, but all right. So now I have my my apple. Sorry, I haven't looked at the mirror yet this morning. My apple, cranberry, pear pie fillings. It's awesome. Now, like I said, I have more apples left, so I'm going to make some more just apple pie filling today. And I also have another project that our little dump area that is our mudroom that I have cleaned out before with all those boxes is a disaster again. So I really need to clean that out today. My recycling did not get picked up last week. I'm really upset about because I'm gonna pick it up every other week. So I don't have anywhere to put my recycling. So that's one of the problems. So I might have to use one of the boxes to put recycling in there, or I might have to go to Home Depot or somewhere to get like a big trash can so I can have an extra thing to put recycling in. So unfortunately, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. And also, while I go out, and remember to take some of my bags and recycle those at a store. All right, so we'll see if we get all of that done today. All right, second batch of apple filling. There it goes, focusing. Started. I am breaking these kind of into fours. I only broke the other ones in half, but they're a little hard to get in the jars, so I'm trying to just break them up a little bit. And then I'm just adding my water now to have them soaking in the lemon. And water. So supposed to kind of soak for a little bit, kind of rinse as I cut. I have a couple more left. So I'm gonna get these done, and then, so again, this is just the apple because I already did the apple, pear, and cranberry already. So this one's just gonna be a straight apple pie. Alright, got them all rinsed. I thought I was recording, but I was not. Okay, so now I'm adding some cinnamon. Not obviously measuring. That's probably good. Alright, and then I need sugar. So let's get that, shall we? Just baby. Just some Blue's Clues. It's her favorite. Things are everywhere. Hello. Alrighty, my lovely pantry. Doesn't this look so much better with my lovely cans versus like these? I'm excited. Even when I would just put like these glass jars, they just look so better. So eventually, get the good stuff in here. Alright, so up here also, redo this. Okay. Oh! Here is my sugar. Honestly, I'm not gonna measure this. I'm just going to take a heaping scoop and add it in. That got a little too hard, so. All right. Now baby is playing in pantry. Pretty sure it said like 2 cups or something last time, so. let's grab a spoon. Get this all mixed in. And then I'm supposed to like simmer it for about 10 minutes until the apples start like really juicing up. So now that I've like made the ones over there, whereas my like the juice of it was a little like off, not even in them. So I want to make sure I get that a little bit better this time if I can. But hey, I almost want to like open one of those now to make sure like it actually tastes good, but that would defeat the purpose of, you know, candy. I've got a little peel in here. Good thing I didn't turn this on yet. I'm gonna eat it. Sugary. So good. Now as you can tell, there's like different colors in here. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm gonna eat this part too. Ooh, yum. Guess I'm wearing a different shirt. It's a different day. I'm cutting this in. It's fine. So, actually, I got some of my apples. They're all different kinds. When we went to the apple orchard, I think there's at least 4 in there. Don't ask me what they are. I just know they're different, and I know that makes a good apple pie is when they're different apples. So, there we go. All right, so I'll let this simmer for about 10 minutes. And then I already have my jars heating up, so I'll do that part just like I did last time and get them in the jars. And there we go. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut this into what I did yesterday, which was cleaning out my lovely mud area. All right, I lied. I'll show you these first. It's about, I don't know, like 20 hours later. I wanted to make sure they were all set. So I removed this band and I cannot lift this up easily, and I cannot push any of these. So I hope that they are all set. I still have to take the bands off these to make sure, but I'm gonna clean them off a little bit just to make sure they're not sticky, and then put them in my pantry. I'm excited. Hopefully they turned out good. Hopefully they do turn out good and I'll make some good pies later. Okay, time to tackle this mudroom dump area. It's a disaster. Get ready. All right. So much stuff that does not need to be here. It's just so easy to just like throw stuff here because it's like, it's not really a room. Now this is actually my bathroom tile, and so are those. So I do need to move. They're like smaller boxes inside those big boxes. So I definitely can condense that a little bit, but they will have to still live out here. My husband, no idea if he needs those or not. Also his water, because God forbid he drink water from the tap. All right. Also his Lysol. Gross. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And then over there, there's still stuff in, like, you know, the library area in my sewing machine. But it's time to get all of this crap organized. All right, in case you're wondering about my hooks here, so obviously they look weird on my what do I want to say, brown wall, but we are going to be drywalling in here eventually. So I got these in like preparation for being like a different colored wall. And obviously this mirror needs cleaned. Oh my gosh. This was left in the house, so we just kind of, it was a nail in the wall. So that's kind of what decided on these positions of where these hooks are going. So eventually I want like the mop and the vacuum to go over here, because when we actually do this room, we're gonna get rid of these windows since they don't actually make sense now that this what am I saying, because you know, we don't need windows in the middle of our house, so we'll get rid of them. We'll probably keep them in case we need to replace them for over here, the windows here, because they're in good shape since they've never been outside. But I'm saying, because then this will be a wall, I'm gonna put like a kind of a broom closet here. So that's the plan. I'm done. It's not like completely clean, but I can actually walk through the room now, so you know, that's better. I'm starving, so I need to make dinner, but that's good enough for today. All right, I think that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed. Remember to subscribe and like and all that stuff, and see you in the next one.